Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock, and welcome to Money Mondays with Team NEOS. We do this hangout every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are so glad that you are here with us. We're glad you took time out of your busy schedule to come and check us out, see what we're talking about today. So I have with me tonight Mr. Norman. We may have some other guests jump on with us. But what we are within Team NEOS, and NEOS stands for No Excuses, Only Solutions. We are a group of e-commerce entrepreneurs, e-commerce experts, e-commerce consultants, e-commerce professionals. We sell on eBay, Amazon, Bonanza, Shopify, WooCommerce. We sell on several platforms, and we make money doing it. Some of us, this is our full-time job. For some of us, it's a part-time job. For some of us, it's some extra cash. And for some of us, it's about leaving a legacy for our families. So we are so glad that you're here with us tonight. There's so much to cover. There's so much going on within Team NEOS, and we're all part of a company called INFINii. INFINii offers many different products, including training on how to sell on eBay, how to sell on Amazon, how to sell on Bonanza, and how to sell on several other e-commerce related platforms, how to make money online. And they give you other opportunities, other ways of making money online that involve an e-commerce related transaction. So we really, really, really like that about INFINii. Within Team NEOS, again, we're a group, we're a family, we're a unit, and we like celebrating each other's successes. When one of us makes a sale, we're all excited for each other. When one of us needs help, we're excited for each other. We help each other, and we coach each other, we mentor each other, we support each other, we cheer each other on, we lift each other up. And we're a tight-knit community, and we want you to be part of this community. We think that, doing this business, you can be alone at home because you get the opportunity to work from home, which is totally awesome. And you can do that all day, every day. But having the opportunity to do this business and to have a whole group of people who are like-minded with you. So if you're in this business alone, you don't have to feel alone because you have other people supporting you. You have other people to lean on to ask questions, for guidance, for support, questions and answers. And there's just so many benefits of being part of Team NEOS and what we do. So I could go on and on and on about Team NEOS and also INFINii, but I'm going to go ahead and give Mr. Norman a chance to talk for just a little bit, and then I'll come back out and we'll talk a little bit more about INFINii and Team NEOS. So, Mr. Norman, are you unmuted? No sound. No sound. All right, well, we'll wait for him to get his sound. We think the sound is coming. He's coming. So while we wait for Mr. Norman, let's talk a little bit about this business. So there's a few different things that we do. When we sell on eBay, we might drop ship, which means that we find an item on one website for one price, and we take it and we list it on eBay for another price, or maybe Bonanza. Bonanza is Google Shopping. If you ever go to Google and you click on the shopping at the top of the menu, that is Bonanza. And so we might sell it there. And what we will do is we will list it on those websites for a profit, for a little bit more money. And then when the item sells, we will ship it to the customer from the source website, and we will keep the difference. That is called drop shipping. So we engage in drop shipping. We also engage in merchant fulfilled activities where we have inventory. We might have inventory. We have access to inventory. We may have inventory in our homes. We may have inventory at a warehouse. We have some level of access to inventory. And so we might list that inventory on eBay or Bonanza, which is Google Shopping, or Amazon. And again, we might be getting a deep discount on those things. And so we get to keep the profit or the proceeds for whatever price we listed, the difference in what we listed for. That's one way that we make money. And because of the way that, I hear Norman, I think, because of the way that we teach our team members on how to find items to list, how to make money online, we are able to, our profits are higher than people who have been doing this for a while. For our team and for INFINii members, the strategies and the techniques that we choose, most of our people make 6 times the amount, or have 6 times the sales that a person who's been selling on eBay for a while, and 7 times the profits for people who have been selling on Amazon for a while. So basically, we're telling you that we have a little bit of the secret sauce. We know what the combinations are. We know how to list it. We know what words to use, how the images, where to find our product, and we know how to get it listed so that we will make a profit. And that's what makes us different than any other company that you might find out there, or any other team, is that we know the strategies, the techniques on how to make money online and how to get the biggest profits, how to get the difference of the biggest profits. So, Mr. Norman, is that your speaker that I hear? Is it working now?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
All
Well,
right.
well, we will let you go ahead and share your story, share why you joined INFINii and Team NEOS, and share how your business is going, and also let us know, why did you get in this business? So go ahead, Mr. Norman, take it away.
Okay. I joined DSD, which is Domination, which is still in existence, but now it's under the umbrella of INFINii. And we train people to make money online, like Nicole said. I got in just by a lurch because I was in other M&Ls, couldn't make money, and was so frustrated. This came along, it was 20 bucks. I said, well, yeah, I'll try it, but I'm not telling anybody anything. So I went ahead and did it. First week, I got my money back. And the key is the keywords on Amazon, on eBay, and Bonanza. And we have with INFINii an advantage over the other ones, like Nicole was saying. One thing, we have a genius called Hitesh that just works all of our tweaking of the bots and everything. So he knows the signals that are coming in. I don't. I don't need to. I have him, and they're constantly adding more tools to it, but they're not charging me more. With INFINii, it's a little more than DS. I'm paying $50 a month for Prime, but they are giving you Genesis, which I paid $1,000 or more for the training, but it's offered free. So you're actually getting my program for nothing. And then we got the video training. You have Team NEOS and me. We're here. You got problems, we're more than happy to help. And we just are making money. And, you know, I can't say enough about it because me, I'm handicapped. I got a couple of ruptured discs in my back, so I can't physically get out and constantly hit the grind. But I can come and get my computer, which crashed, and my phone crashed this weekend. So I finally got a computer back, and I was busy trying to get it set up, and I hit Nicole up. Well, why haven't the Hangout started? Well, my clock said 8:27 and it was 5 something. So, we just hang out. We got it worked out. Okay. I reset my computer time. Now I'm here hanging out. But we've got so many different aspects within INFINii for you to make money. And we just want you to make money. I enjoy myself knowing that other people are out there making the money. And we just have the step by step with the video training. You just constantly go back over and over. You do not have to do affiliate marketing, which I didn't for the first year and a half. I'm just starting to learn it. So if you think you got to come in and then start preying on families and friends, no. You can come in and make as much money as you want without marketing it. So there's a link down below you're going to want to check later and join our team. Back to you, Nicole.
Well, the one thing that is so true, there is a link down below if you want to join our team, because we want you to join our team. But the one thing that I wanted Norman to share just for a second is what made him get into this business, because he has an interesting story, I think. We all do things for different reasons. Maybe we don't like our boss. Maybe we don't like our current situation financially. We're not making enough money. Maybe we need to buy a new car, a new house. We need to buy groceries, pay the water bill, pay the electric bill, help somebody else financially with some support, cover college funds. We have different things, different reasons why we all got in this business. And so I want Norman to tell you in his own words why he got into this business.
Okay, we call it what is your why? My why is my grandchildren and their children. Where with this business, with INFINii, we got what you call a golden hammock. They will be paid for the next 15 years, even if they don't even work the business. But I got in this so my grandchildren will have a job to come to. With the way this government is going, putting us so far in debt, I can't rely on them. And I don't know my children, grandchildren are going to be able to rely on it. So I got one business for the grandchildren. I have another one for the grandsons, and then I got mine, which is just supporting what we need to pay and keeping us all healthy. But we have so much opportunity. And if you want affiliate market, we got the 90 days to director too. So we have everything. Just jump in, give us a holler, and we're more than happy to work with you. I see Rasheen showed up. So that's my why is for my grandchildren.
And that is an awesome, awesome why. I love your why. I, like Norman, you want to leave a legacy for your family, you want to leave a legacy for your kids. And so I got into this business because of my kids. I'm a single mom with two special needs kids. My oldest son has Asperger's. My youngest is autistic. We have days that are good and days that are challenging. What I will tell you, there's lots of statistics out there, and this is Autism Awareness Month, so I'll take 2 seconds. But there's lots of statistics out there about the cost of autism. Some numbers show 60,000 annually per child, and others show 80,000 annually per child. And prior to that's just the cost of caring for a child with special needs. If you're able to get what they tell you need, which is like ABA therapy and speech therapy, occupational therapy. For some kids, they have special diets. It's all different. Everything is different depending on the child. And so for me, this business has helped me be able to cover expenses for both of my boys to be able to get the therapies, the basic therapies, and some advanced therapies, or not really advanced, but there's typical and then there's non-typical. So traditional or non-traditional, sorry. And so I was able to get the traditional therapies, which would be your speech, your OT, and your ABA. And for some kiddos, they need physical therapy. And then some of your non-traditional, some kids need feeding therapy, some kids need water therapy, music therapy, horse therapy, different, a special diet routine, so they have to have a certain diet, supplements. And so this business has helped me be able to cover that expense. In the past, I would do fundraisers for my family. And we would do an annual fundraiser. I've done a few of them and raised some money to be able to cover our summer programs, to be able to cover just the deductible, to cover medical expenses so that we could pay for the non-traditional therapies. And so I'm just glad that I had the opportunity to find this opportunity. And I found it by Facebook. I was connected to someone. As Norman says, he was in a lot of different opportunities, and so was I. I was in a lot of opportunities. And the different opportunities, you struggle to make money, or they make it sound so awesome, and then you get in there and you really don't make any money. Every opportunity out there, they all sound awesome or great when you first hear them, and you're bought into it. But the difference here is that I've had team members that start in this business and they're profitable from day one. They put up listings on day one and they make a sale on day one. There are other team members, they put up listings and they don't make a sale until week 3 or week 4. That's the thing about sales and what products people are ready to buy and what products people put up. But the thing is that This is the first time ever in selling on anything when I've sold everything. Trust me, I've sold it. I've been in it. I know about it. I've been connected to it. I was interested in it. Maybe I didn't sign up, but just hearing about all these different opportunities, and then finally finding this one, and then finding the community. I think the thing that's been a huge blessing to me is the combination of the community, because we support each other so well. We're like a tight-knit family. We're like that group that you want to go on vacation with. We're like that family reunion that you see about in the movies, where everybody's happy and having a good time and listening to music and cooking and playing frisbee or badminton or whatever they're playing, and everybody's just laughing and joking, and it's just a wonderful time to be around people who actually care about you, care about your success, care whether or not you've made a sale. They care whether or not you found profitable items. They can help answer questions on, how to help you, whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. We don't give people a fish. We teach them how to fish. And so that was one of the turning points for me, is that finding this community. And then the second thing, of course, was the training. I followed the training. I continued to follow the training. I plugged into the weekly trainings that they offered, and I started making sales. I continued to make sales. I didn't start off doing this business immediately, because I was already in another opportunity. And so I kind of dragged my feet a little while, and then I finally got started because I by default brought in some team members, and because I have connections and friends, and so when they started asking me questions, I can answer their questions. So I had to start selling. I had to start doing it, and when I did, I could kick myself, and I was frustrated because I didn't need to be doing what I was doing, because what I was doing before wasn't netting me any money, and this immediately I got paid. So that is what I like about this opportunity. It's like all the things that I've tried before, I didn't make a lot of money, or I didn't make any money, and I've made all my money back and then some. And I even bought Genesis, as Mr. Norman said. I bought Genesis. I bought some of the other products that were inside of DSD and DS Domination, Dropship Domination, and I still have made all of that money back. So my investment has paid for itself a couple of times over, and I'm eternally grateful for that. What I will say is that, the company that we receive our training from, and it's not just a training company, trust me, it's not just training, but the company we receive our training from is INFINii, and the CEO, of INFINii, and Chief Technical Officer of INFINii is Hitesh, who Norman mentioned. And so the fact that, the knowledge that he has and the information that he shares and the strategies that he teaches are awesome. And in addition to that, we have within Team NEOS, the founders of NEOS, the Team NEOS, again, no excuses, only solutions, are Nikki and Parrish Witherspoon. The two of them were in Iraq, former military. They've been in Iraq for over 10 years. Nikki saw a post. Somebody was saying they were making money online, selling on eBay. When she came home from her break, she started listening. She watched the videos, and she watched them multiple times, and she began selling on eBay. And in 4.5 months, she replaced her income and her husband's income just by selling on eBay alone. So it is possible to make money in this business for the first time ever. For everyone that's heard all of the wonderful, amazing, magnificent opportunities out there, and then they get started and they're like, this is not what they said it was. Let me tell you, this is everything that we say it is. You go through the training. It is that simple. You follow the training. It is that simple. And then if you continue to be consistent, you make money. You'll make money. If you sign up at the $50 level, if you follow the training, you could make your entire $50 back and then some in your first day. I had a team member once who started, and they put up 40 listings and sold 10 items in 2 days. I was like, okay, that was the first time I ever had that happen. Because most people, they start this business and they don't, they do what I did, which was not anything, and then they eventually start doing something with it. So I just want, people to know that there is a great opportunity in making money in this business by following the training that's inside of INFINii. And again, it's not just about the training. It's about much more than the training. So on that note, Norman, I do thank you for sharing your story, and just talking about leaving a legacy. For me, it's about my kids. It's about getting the therapies and being able to care for them and get the treatments that will help them become the best them they can be. So on that note, I'm going to punt for just a second over to Miss Rashida, who is totally awesome, and I will let her tell her story and why she got into this business and how she's doing in this business.
Good evening, everyone. As Nicole stated, my name is Rashida Bess. I joined the company in 2014, in January 2014. When I started, I saw a post on Facebook, and I saw someone that was making money. I was up late playing Candy Crush, and I saw a friend of mine post about her sales on eBay. So I reached out to her and I said, hey, what are you doing? What are you into? Like Nicole mentioned, I was in other multi-level marketing companies where I had to recruit people and I had to get them to buy products. But this was different. This was totally different. And to be quite honest with you, when I first signed up for the training, I didn't get started right away. I procrastinated and I sat on the training for about 3 months. So in March 2014, I looked at my bank account and I said, hey, what's this fee that's coming out of my account and what's this about? And then when I realized that it was a training fee, I said, okay, let me go and see what this training is all about. And when I actually started looking at the training videos and applying the training, and the cha-ching started rolling in, because when you have that eBay app and you make a sale, it says cha-ching, and the cha-chings just kept rolling in, and I could literally kick myself for not getting started sooner, because it was really just that simple. Just taking action on the steps that they walk you through, step by step, they guide you through. And so, I sell on all platforms. I sell on eBay, Bonanza, and Amazon. And Amazon for me is my baby. I love shopping for profits. Shopping is therapeutic. I enjoy shopping. I enjoy the profits that roll in when I go into a store and I scan and I see. I apologize for all the noise. My husband is in the background and my computer isn't working, so I had to join you guys on using my phone. But when the cha-ching, when I started with Amazon, I would go in with my app and I would scan items and I would see the profits before I even put the item in my cart to buy them. And once I started sending the items off to Amazon and they started selling, I was like, oh my God, this is heaven. This is like too easy. It was awesome, and what as it has grown now, where my husband is now part of the business. For a minute there, I was hoarding a lot of things. I would not say hoarding, but I would buy the items and stack them up in my dining room, and I have all this stuff stacked up, and my husband would come and he would say, babe, what's this stuff in the dining room? And I was like, leave my stuff alone, that's my money, leave my money alone. And he was like, Rashida, you ain't making no money if this stuff's sitting on the dining room table. So I turned to him and I was like, you gonna help me bag this stuff up? And he was like, sure, come on. And I've created a monster. I've literally created a monster. My husband now has the app downloaded on his phone. He goes scanning crazy. We have this little competition amongst ourselves as far as who can find the most profitable item. He'll come home and say, look at what I found, and you wouldn't believe the rank on this thing and how much you can make. And I was like, yeah, but look what I got. So we go back and forth teasing each other about who's found the most profitable item, and we're doing very well. I originally started doing this to pay for my travel because I love to travel. Anyone that knows me on social media knows that my famous saying is wheels up, because I enjoy traveling all over the world. And the money I make was supporting that habit. Me and my husband have gone to places like Dubai and Costa Rica. We took several cruises last year. We're getting ready to go down to the Virgin Islands in a couple weeks to party down there for Carnival, and we're looking forward to that. And then I've got a trip coming up to Atlanta the following month. So, it pays for that habit, as well as pay some extra bills around the house. So I can't complain. March was very good to me. April is looking good as well. And yeah, I love it. I love it. And what I love about this company is I'm making this money irregardless of whether or not I have a team. I actually recruit people by accident. They will see me in the stores and see me scanning stuff. They would ask me if I work there, and I say, no, I don't work for the work for the store. And then they say, well, what you doing? And then I show them the profits that I scanned something. It was like, oh, I want you to share that information with me. So I kind of shared the site, and I've gotten some accidental recruits. But the money I make, the majority of the money I make is pure on the work that me and my husband do, just shopping for profits. And I love it. I love it. And I love the team atmosphere, the team NEOS. We're all one big family. We support each other. We do shopping trips together. We answer questions. It's a very tight-knit community, and I love it. I met Nikki and Parrish when I was down in Orlando for an event that they had, and I was like, this is where I need to be. Team NEOS is where I need to be. They are servant-driven leaders, and it was displayed 10 times full down at that event, and I left that event knowing that was home. Team NEOS was home, and Team NEOS was where I wanted to be. Back to you, Nicole.
She is so right. We have some amazing servant leaders, and the stories about Orlando and them just caring for other people that weren't even on their team, just people that needed help. I'll back up a little bit. So DS Domination, Dropship Domination, is a company that many of us started with. And then INFINii is the parent company of DS Domination. And so INFINii finally opened its doors so that others could join. And so many of us switched from being DS Domination members to being INFINii members. But prior to that, when the launch or the announcement was made, which was in October of last year, we were all at an Orlando event, and Nikki and Parrish were there with their team, and they were also presenters. And the objective was to teach people how to do shopping for profits, which was an awesome event. There were over, I think we took, I don't know what the final numbers were. I'm almost, I know it was over, probably, over 1,000 people shopping. I don't know what the final numbers were. It was like 5 or 6 busloads of people. And we did that a couple of times. Like the buses were like in rotation. It was crazy. And we were giving people instructions on the bus on what to look for, and they shopped and they shopped and they shopped with the intention of coming back to the event and being able to ship their items to Amazon. And there is an image of Nikki and Parrish standing with several other Team NEOS members in front of mountains of boxes of other people's shipments. And they took the time to help people who were not on their team. They took the time to help people who had never listed on Amazon before to get their listings up. Other team members took the lead from Nikki and Parrish, and they allowed people to borrow their laptops and to use whatever they needed to use. It was just amazing how everybody just kind of said, you know what, we're all in this together. We want everybody to make money. They stayed up hours. I mean, I don't even think they went to sleep. I called it at about 3:30 because I didn't know what my name was about 3:30, and I had to make it back to the room so I could sleep for like 3 hours and then turn around and get back up. Maybe it was 3.5, but anyway, we didn't sleep. And to turn around and then get up the next morning and go do that. I think they finally called it, and I think Rashida was down there with them in the madness and insanity. 5:30 in the morning. Now, what company could you join? Just think about this for just a second. What company could you join where you can go to an event where they will show you how to make money before you make it back home from the event? They will help you find the items, tell you what to buy, show you what to buy, okay? Help you get the shipment together so that you can send it to Amazon, and they're not even on your team. They're not even your sponsor. You're not on their team, and they're not on your team. and then get that shipment sent off, help you get that shipment sent off to Amazon. And before you land home in whatever city you live in, you could possibly hear the sound that you have made a sale. It's mind-boggling. And the fact that they're like, we don't care which team you're on, we're here to help people be successful. We're here to make money. This is all about e-commerce. And if you need help, we're here to help you. And so several of us, they stepped up, we stepped up. And it was amazing to watch everybody step up. And, a lot of us made friends. We bonded with other teams and other team members. And at the end of the day, several people made a lot of sales in fourth quarter and Q4 because of that event. Several people were motivated to go back home and do the same thing again and send in their own shipments. And they had phenomenal sales records in Q4. They had not previously ever experienced that before. And so that is what I appreciate about Team NEOS. We still get together. As Rashida said, we have local events. We do have a local event coming up. I don't want to steal Norman's thunder, but we do have a local event coming up in Tampa. And we also have another local event coming up in Atlanta. And we want you to come. No, seriously, we really want you to come. Because, the event in Orlando just showed us that, you can get a group of people together that don't know anything about e-commerce. I didn't have any e-commerce experience. Nikki didn't have any. Parrish didn't have any. Rashida didn't have any. Norman didn't. None of us had any e-commerce experience. And for us to be able to get plugged into the training, to get all of our accounts set up, and to be able to learn how to either ship in items to Amazon or to sell things drop shipping on eBay, the fact that we were all able to make a profit. We're still in this business. I started in January 2014. I think Nikki's start date was December 2013. I don't know what Norman's start date is. It is just all of that. It's just amazing how you can get plugged into a team and make that kind of money. Or make money, period. Just because there's a lot of opportunities out there where you don't make money. You spend money, you give them your money, but you don't make any money. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things. Like I said, INFINii is the parent company that is over DS Domination. DS Domination is still there, but it's a digital product within INFINii. So if you are interested in learning some of the strategies that we all started off with, you can buy that training. But I can tell you the training that's in INFINii is much more and a lot more. There's a lot more to it, and it's much more robust, and it's much more detailed. Plus, it contains what is going on right now on all the platforms. What's happening on Amazon, what's happening on eBay, what's happening on Bonanza. That is what's in that training. And so the great thing about INFINii is we keep you up to date on what's happening on all the selling platforms, including what's happening on Shopify, WooCommerce, and any of the other platforms that we recommend. Like I said before, we do drop shipping, but we also do merchant fulfilled. Again, you have in the inventory, and we do FBA. So Rashida likes FBA. She buys the inventory, she goes out for shopping for profits, and she sends that inventory into Amazon. And FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. That's where Amazon, once you package it up and send it in, Amazon will advertise your products for you. When someone buys it, they will package it and ship it for you, and they will take care of the customer service for you. There's an Amazon fee, of course, for that, an FBA fee for that. But the point is that you can make money, by sending in inventory into Amazon, and then you don't have to touch it anymore. So it's the prep work that you have to do up front, and then once you get that done, you get it sent off. And we always refer to Amazon as feed the beast. You got to feed the beast. You got to make sure you're sending in inventory all the time. Whereas drop shipping, you're not going to send any inventory in. You're going to find items. You're going to do online arbitrage where you find items that you could potentially ship off to customers or list for a profit. You keep the difference and you ship those off to the customers when they buy them. So there's so many different strategies and ways to make money in this business. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is that within INFINii you have other ways of making money. There are other ways that you make money. So we've talked about just the e-commerce side of the business. But let's go deeper into this. So we have the INFINii marketplace. And in the marketplace, there's a couple of different things you can do. Within the marketplace, you can find items, and think of it as like a big giant Alibaba or Amazon, where there's a whole bunch of products that are on the website, or even a Walmart. But those items are listed for a deep, deep discount. And so if they're listed for a deep discount, it gives you the opportunity to take those items out of the INFINii marketplace and drop ship them somewhere, or ship them into Amazon if you want to. And again, if you're, I don't know, let's talk about maybe a candle. We'll do something simple. And let's say the candle, they put it into the marketplace for $1. It normally retails for, I don't know, $15.99. And again, you're keeping the difference. You're buying it for a deep discount, and so there's an example of something that you can list, that you can drop ship, or you can take that inventory and ship it into Amazon, or do what you want to with it. Sell it on your own platform. Then we have the INFINii stores that are coming up as well. That's within INFINii, and those will be coming up. We don't have a date yet on when that's going to be available. We currently have the INFINii Springboard, which is where you can sell items on Amazon without having an Amazon account. That's where you will go through a list of items that are available on the INFINii website. You'll choose those items, and then you'll pay for them, and INFINii will send them into Amazon for you. When they sell, roughly over 30 days later, then you'll get your payment from INFINii for the difference of what they sell for. And that's called our Springboard, which is awesome for our international members. And for anybody that's wanting to kickstart their business, want to get their toes wet in the e-commerce arena. And then we have the vendor referral, supplier referral program. That's if you know someone that makes something, sells something, builds something, manufactures something, you can bring them into the INFINii marketplace. And if you bring them into the INFINii marketplace, you'll get a referral fee whenever the item that they bring into the marketplace sells. That is like amazing, because if you find that one right product, and you have all of these INFINii members selling that product on different platforms all over the internet, eBay, Amazon, Bonanza, Shopify, WooCommerce, and any other platform they want to, every time that item sells out of the marketplace, you'll get a referral fee. So you can just imagine that, and every time I think about it, my mind is blown, because if you find that one right item that's selling for like 50 times a day, or 100 times a day, or even 10 times a day, just think, what that referral fee could look like, and you could have steady income just from that alone. Just from that, bringing in manufacturers and refer. Then we have the INFINii Digital Marketplace. If you are a person that likes to create content, you like to create how-to training videos, you know how to write a blog, or you do maybe a radio show, a talk show, and you want to sell your audio content, anything that is digital that you want to sell, you can bring that into the INFINii Digital Marketplace, or anything you want to create. Rashida has a digital product that's going to be coming out. I have a digital product that's going to be coming out. We have our awesome and amazing Mr. Derek Strickland, who has a Book Boss course that is coming out, and he sells books on Amazon. We're not talking about a little bit of books. We're talking about like a whole semi-trailer full of books. And so he sends in a pallets. He has pallets and pallets of books going into Amazon. And so he makes his money off of that semi-trailer, and many other things that he does. He sells on multiple platforms. And then we have Michael and Marion, who have a couponing course that's going to be in the digital marketplace. So again, the sky is the limit on what you can do, and what you can sell, what you can create, and put inside the digital marketplace. Then we also have the INFINii. Within the digital marketplace, there's a services branch. And so if you are a person that likes to write, for blogs and fill in content, or you do Facebook social media posting for people, or create social media fan pages, or do accounting, project management work, bookkeeping, whatever it happens to be, voiceovers, I don't know, you can offer those services inside of the INFINii services and digital marketplace and services. So I'm sure that I have probably missed something that we offer, but as you can see, the possibilities are endless on how you can make money in this business. So we want to encourage you to click the link below. There's a link like below here somewhere. We want you to click it. We want you to join this team. If you're not really sure, click it anyway. Join. We'll help you figure it out when you get here. I love that. When AJ said that before, I was like, that is a good one. We'll help you figure it out when you get here. Because, again, this is an excellent opportunity. You're on this Hangout for a reason. Somebody sent you this link, and you're here for a reason. So this is your opportunity to change your situation, to change your life, change someone else's life. You never know who you're connected to that could be blessed by the information you gain today. And then we also have a private exclusive Team NEOS training coming up in about 15 minutes that we will do. And we would love for you to be a part of it. Once you join a Team NEOS, then you'll be able to get the link to join the exclusive Team NEOS training. So I am going to let Mr. Norman come out real quick, and then Ms. Rashida. And Mr. Norman, please share anything else you'd like to share about Team NEOS or INFINii.
Okay, one couple of plugs. Come meet me in Tampa. It will be May 7th in Tampa. Florida is the cheapest place to ever fly into. So if you're watching your pennies, this is a place to fly. If you can't make it to Tampa, I'll be in Atlanta the 21st through the 22nd, I think it is. And I want to meet you. I want to help you get this thing going. You got questions, we'll be there to answer them. If we don't have the answer, we'll get you the answer. Just come, be a part of the family, and make money. And it's awesome. I just want everybody that can be there to show up. And like she was saying that she might have forgot something. Well, even if you got an idea, we'll put it in with INFINii because we can always tweak and add stuff and everything else. Just let us know, and we'll get our genius Hitesh on it. He can figure it out. He's usually talking over my head. Come on, slow your roll, bring it back down to the layman so I can understand, but he's just so high up there. But it's awesome. I just want everybody to have a chance to make money and change lives, change your life, maybe do the same thing I am, is going to pay it forward to my grandchildren. If you want help, we're here to help you. Come and join us. Back to you.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Norman, for sharing it. Ms. Rashida, you want to go ahead and come on out, and then I'll wrap up some stuff.
Sure thing. The only thing I wanted to add was that with Team NEOS, in addition to the INFINii training that they have in the back office, we offer specialized training in our own private training site that one of our leaders, Lyria Moore, was very awesome in pulling together. And so back there, you'll get tips, tricks, and golden nuggets that you can't find anywhere else. And it's just an awesome site. You know, we're all about sharing the knowledge. What good is knowledge if it's not shared? And I just love it. I just love it. And I think you'll love it too.
And she is so right. Now I'm going to steal her in just a second because we have new team members we want to announce. So we're going to announce those in just a second. But so there's a couple of additional things I wanted to point out. You know, with INFINii, you do have access to a lot of the training. You have access. You have 3 different levels in which you can come in, and you can come in at the prime level. That prime level gives you an introduction to the e-commerce, and it gives you an opportunity to sell on all 3 platforms, meaning the 3 primary platforms, which would be eBay, Amazon, and Bonanza, which is Google Shopping. And in the past, that training would have been clearly over the price that it is right now. It's $50, and it would be clearly over that number. Surge, if you want to come in and you're looking for income replacement, this is something that you're looking to replace your job or to leave your job or to find a higher paying job. This isn't a level that you want to come in at because you have access to a lot of training that you can use at the surge level that's going to help you to be able to make nice size profits. You can make nice profits at the prime level, but you can also make very nice size profits at the surge level. And so we encourage people that surge is the sweet spot to come in at, and it is a higher price. And then you have the excel level. And the excel level is when you're looking to leave a legacy for your family. That's the level you want to come in at, where you're going to have advanced training, advanced tricks, some managed account functionality, and so that is the highest level in which you can come in at. At all 3 of those levels, you have access to all that stuff I mentioned before. You have access to the springboards, you have access to the marketplace, the digital marketplace, the vendor referral program. You have access to all the stuff. I mean, I'm just like rattling off stuff, which is amazing. In addition to that, you know, you have access to our masterclass series, which is inside of INFINii. So that if you want to become a certified e-commerce expert, you can become a certified e-commerce expert with the masterclass, and you can get your certification, and you can use that certification to do whatever you want to do in the e-commerce area. If you want to become an e-commerce consultant, if you want to become an e-commerce you want to be an advisor. If you want to go out to a strip mall and talk with mom and pop shops who are not online, who are not engaging in e-commerce, get them online, help them to make money online. You can do that, and you can charge whatever fee you want to. It's your choice. So being an e-commerce, advisor, consultant, just guiding other businesses, you name your price for that service that you would be offering, and your certification is going to help you to do that. You'll be able to put that certification on a business card. And so that certification, we have that certification class for all 3 levels. We also have international training, and then we also have Saturday training, which are all great ways to make money. And then another thing that you have is if you decide you want to share this opportunity with others, you want to help people make money, you want to build a team and invite others and invite your team members to build a team, then you can become a partner. An INFINii partner allows you the opportunity to build a team. You can do this business without building a team. But if you choose to build a team, INFINii will reward you with multiple bonuses. And there's 6 different ways or 7 different ways in which you can get paid as a partner. So that gives you the opportunity as you continue to add more team members or invite more people to check out this opportunity. You can get paid for each one of those referrals or those new team members. So that's just all part of this big, giant ecosystem that is INFINii. Then on top of that, you get what Ms. Rashida was talking about, which is you get access to the Team NEOS training site, which is exclusive for Team NEOS. You get access to the exclusive Team NEOS Facebook group, which is where we all support each other. We guide each other. We answer questions. And you gain access to the exclusive Team NEOS training that we do every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's going to be starting in about 8 minutes. And that is on top of everything you get with INFINii. So you want to be part of this team. This team has so much to offer, and we were all mentored by the awesome and amazing Miss Nikki Witherspoon and Mr. Parrish Witherspoon. The fact that we are mentored by them, this team was founded by them, and that they coach us on a regular basis and help us to be able to help our team members and help their team members to be successful and profitable in e-commerce. So this is the team to be on. Their check stands alone. You can Google their names or go out to our Team NEOS site, and you will see their big giant check. I think the check that they got in October was $359,000. The check they got before that was like $257, I think, or maybe 37, something like that, thousand, and that was in May. So from May until October, or actually June until October, if I'm doing this right, June until October, one of them was 237 or something like that, and then this one was 359 in November or October. Just do the math, the subtraction there that's like 100,000 more in profit. I think they know what they're doing. That's all I'm gonna say. I think they know what they're doing, and the fact that they want to share it with us, I am here to listen and to absorb as much as possible. And we want you to come with us. We want you to absorb as much as possible. We want you to get a big check and make a lot of money in this e-commerce game as well. And then Norman mentioned that we do have the 90 Days to Director. We are one of the only teams that offer that. If you decide that you want to become a partner and you build a team within Team NEOS, you have the opportunity to allow INFINii to give you a check of over $20,000 just for building a team that gets you to director in 90 days in your first 90 days. So I would be happy if I got a check from INFINii for $20,000. I could use all that money for my fourth quarter investment into fourth quarter, because fourth quarter is insane. And your first fourth quarter is going to be completely insane. You're going to be completely surprised when like all your inventory is sold out at the end of October or the beginning of November, and you're going, it's not even December yet. I gotta go get some more inventory. So let them give you a check for $20,000, and if you don't do it in 90 days, if you're not able to get to director in 90 days, then if you get to director, the first time you get to director, you'll get $10,000. I'm still happy with $10,000. I'm happy with INFINii funding my fourth quarter, because fourth quarter sales are bananas. completely bananas. With that being said, we're going to start this training in about another 5 minutes. We do have new team members we want to announce. These are people who have made the decision to join Team NEOS and to be a part of this amazing ride to e-commerce success. And so we applaud them. We welcome them with open arms. We are so glad that they're here. And we're going to keep you updated. Hopefully they'll come out on a hangout with us and tell you how they're doing. So we don't have to tell you. They can tell you themselves. So we'll let Ms. Rashida announce who our new team members are. Take it away, Ms. Rashida.
Well, I'm on my phone, so I don't have access to the list, but I do know Alicia Acosta joined us. Welcome to the team. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, we do know her. Let me see. I can find the list real quick. Hold on just a sec. Let me get there. I can find the rest of the list. We do have quite a few team members. So, okay, so we already have Miss Alicia. And then we have, in addition to Miss Alicia, we have Miss Pamela George Hill. Welcome to the team. We are so glad that you're here. Now, normally I butcher the names, so I always apologize in advance for butchering the names. Then we have Mr. Eric Gilliard. I might be pronouncing it wrong. Eric, please forgive me. And we have Shauna Rhodes. Shauna Rhodes is part of our team as well. I think we have one more team member that I don't see their name listed, but I think we have a Brandon who's also part of our team. And so, Mr. Brandon, welcome to the team. We are so glad that each one of you are here. We look forward to you all participating in the upcoming team training that's going to be starting in a couple of minutes. And we are looking forward to anyone that's watching this video. Just click the link below. We'll help you figure it out later, get you started so that you can start making some money online right now. Or, you know, in the next 24 hours, 48 hours, or the next 4 weeks. We want to help you get started, period, and change your life. So with all that being said, my name is Nicole Whitlock. And that's Miss Rashida and Mr. Norman. Oh, now Ron comes in at the end. It's over, Ron. And that's
what?
Mr. Norman.
I didn't know I clicked on the button to get in there.
Yes, you did.
How you guys doing?
We're doing okay. We're closing out so we can start our team training.
All right. Okay. Well, go ahead, and I'll try to jump on that one.
All righty. Well, that was Mr. Ron Williams. But in any case, we are so glad that you all joined us tonight. We hope that you take the opportunity to join us on a future hangout, or just go ahead and join tonight. Click the link below. And we do this every Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at the same link. So we'll see you next Monday, and thank you for hanging out with us. Good night.
Go, go, go.